Welcome back everyone to Cynthia's Culinary Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful, delicious, spicy, robust, homemade lasagna for everyone because love is in the air, especially for Valentine's. This is what we need: red onion, sour cream, cottage cheese, fresh mozzarella, a few eggs, marinara sauce, mushrooms. Let's not forget they're high in vitamin D. It's the only vegetable that has vitamin D. Also, the marinara sauce of your choice, and garlic. So let's talk about the richness and the fun of the Italian flavors. You have that boldness with garlic, basil, thyme, oregano, purple onion, and of course, you can't forget those wonderful cherry tomatoes. All of that combination makes for a robust, delicious sauce that you can use anytime, but especially on a great lasagna. We're gonna start by cutting the red onion. Why do I love red onion versus any other onion? You know me, I love flavor and boldness. And this is a little bit sweeter, but it has a nice, bold flavor. So we cut it up because it's going to go in our lasagna, in our mix that I'm going to show you all how to do. We're going to saute the onion with the mushrooms, a little bit of garlic, olive oil. We let that simmer. Then we're gonna make a paste by adding cottage cheese, sour cream, 2 eggs to emulsify it together, and yes, a little bit of lemon. Why? Because it's gonna add a little citrus to it and it's gonna make it a little lighter. So now that we add the olive oil and garlic and purple onions, we're going to saute them with the mushrooms. We're going to saute them on a medium heat for about 10 minutes because we really want it to reduce and get all that natural flavor. Then I'm going to show you how to make a wonderful paste for the lasagna. So now we're going to make the paste, which is the base of the lasagna that's going to be layered in between the lasagna pasta. What I use is, like I said, sauteed garlic, red onions, and mushrooms. Now I'm going to add some sour cream. Yes, sour cream. We're going to add about 1.5 cups. And yes, the pan is on. I'm going to lower it just a little bit to like a low heat. I'm going to add some cottage cheese. What I like about the sour cream and cottage cheese is it adds a nice little bite to it where it's not too heavy. It's a little sour, it's creamy, but then it picks up all the flavors of what we sauteed, the red onion, the mushrooms, and of course the best part, the garlic. You can higher it a little bit because you want it to get a little bit smooth. Now let's not forget, we need this paste, this mixture to stick together. So we're going to add 2 eggs. The eggs help to emulsify the whole mixture together. And it's also nice because we're adding some protein. You don't have to add the eggs. I just love the consistency and the way it sticks together and the softness once it cooks. Let's not forget how important it is to add some fresh lemon or lime juice. This is gonna just give it an extra little kick where it's gonna make the whole flavor just pop and come together. Here comes the fun part. We're gonna layer. So what we wanna do is we wanna put a little bit of marinara sauce on the bottom of your pan, depending which pan you're going to use and how much you're going to make. we do this so it doesn't stick and it has a nice flavor. Okay? So first we get the pasta and we start having fun. What I like about this is you can make this a family event, a romantic event, an anytime event. And you know what? It doesn't matter if our pasta doesn't come out perfect, because in the end, it will, because of all the flavors. Very important to add a little bit of sauce on every layer of pasta. This is really, really simple. And it can feed a lot of people for any event. Now we're going to add the paste. And you can use the same spoon as you did your marinara sauce, because in the end, it's all going to come together. Look at that wonderful paste. And from my end, I can just smell the garlic and the onions and the broth that came from the mushrooms. There isn't anything better than a homemade dish, especially a homemade lasagna. Fun part, you add your fresh mozzarella cheese. You can add Parmesan cheese. You can add the cheeses that you like. Remember, you are making this lasagna the way you like. It doesn't have to be a certain traditional way. What I love about cooking and baking is that you make your own traditions. That's what I love. Now we layer again. That's all we do. How simple is this? And yes, my pasta pieces didn't come out perfect, but that's okay, because as I bake it, as I said, it's the flavor that counts and the meaning behind what you do, that you do everything with love. So now that we layered our lasagna, we're going to top it with the marinara sauce of your choice. Then we'll bake it up. And I'm going to show you a technique how to bake this wonderful lasagna. So now it's time to put our lasagna, our homemade lasagna, in the oven. And we're going to use parchment paper. I don't use aluminum foil. Why? Because the marinara sauce is very acidic, and if you put foil on it, when you bake it, it's going to burn and the particles will be on top of your lasagna, and we don't want that. So we just put a nice little cover. We put the oven at 350 and we bake anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes. Now we're ready for a delicious dinner, because love is in the air and we have amore to spread and to share. Voila!